Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Wednesday, June 7, 2023. I want to start off with with something that is frankly just one of those things that makes me want to choke someone. What am I talking about? So, the U.S. Treasury Secretary, the yet-to-be-defined thing, troll, gnome, I'm talking about Janet Yellen Stain. Well, this is what she had to say. Are you ready for this? Because it's just too much. She wouldn't be surprised to see more consolidation with regard to the banks. It wouldn't surprise her. Not at all. You see, here's the situation. You and I have known what's going on since day one. She wants you to believe that she does not know for a fact, she knows for a fact, that there is a consolidation going on here with the entire banking system. They are clearly trying to move power or push power into a select few. And I think we know who these are going to be here. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, absolutely. They're at the top of the food chain here. And the too big to fails, this is a joke. They're going to be monsters of epic proportions as the entire system gets consolidated. So she wouldn't be surprised to see more consolidation in the banking sector. Duh. Janet, guess what? We're way ahead of you, you vomitous mass. She's pathetic. It's just disgusting to me. Now, on the economic front here, let's cover a few things. I want you to consider what I'm about to tell you, although this will not be a surprise to you. So just in April, are you ready for this? In April, the trade deficit has ballooned 23% in 1 month. 23%. You can't make this stuff up. Now, you and I, again, have discussed right here on this blog how debts and deficits will continue to hyper-balloon. Well, duh. Here we go again. It's not going to stop, unfortunately. It's part of the mechanism here as this entire freak show crumbles around us. But remember to watch Bloomberg, CNBC, Fox Business. They're going to tell you, they're going to float out creatures out of wherever they come from to tell you, again, because these are authority figures, they're going to tell you how great everything is, how fantastic the economy is, how we couldn't possibly be doing better, and everyone is rich right now. Oh yes, and they're gonna, yes, that was another thing I forgot to tell you yesterday. They were floating out the freak show to tell you that inflation is getting better. Meanwhile, out of their own numbers that they're telling us from their own data, inflation is not getting better. It continues to rise and rise and rise. Let me ask you this. Okay, we're friends. We talk about everything, you and me, right? Where's the accountability? There was a time, believe it or not, when the media was held to account. Excuse me. Itchy nose. Every morning. Allergies. Terrible. There was a time when the media was held to account by the people. Now there is nothing. They can do and say whatever they want. They get fed their scripts from the overlords, and they just spew out whatever garbage that they want to spew out. So I think the biggest story so far this morning is Janet Yellen, how she would not be surprised to see more consolidation with the banks. Mortgage demand craters yet again here. Okay, that's another piece of lovely economic information here, and this trade deficit ballooning like we've never seen before. And that is going to get worse as we've become an import nation. We don't make anything. Factory activity falling off of a cliff. Manufacturing is just done. It's over. Look, we are witnessing the fall of an empire. And it's not just the United States empire. It's a paradigm shift into a completely new system. A world governed, which they already are, by central banks who are the ruling body of the world. Everything else is just a sideshow. You all know that. All right, so on this lovely Wednesday here, what else is going on? Stock futures are flat, okay? Not much going on here in the market. We still got this terrible, in my view, instability sign here in the debt market. We're seeing things that we're not supposed to see, okay? And no one's talking about it. Bond yields up and down and up and down and up and down. This is unbelievably inverted yield curve. I mean, look up inverted yield curve. I mean, without exception, this is a clear sign that the economy is cratering and will crater much further from here. Don't take my word for this. Look it up for yourself. So we got instability again in the debt market. This morning, you got the relative strength of the dollar lower. Gold and silver under a little pressure this morning. Cryptocurrency under a little pressure this morning after an astonishing rebound yesterday. Crude oil, imagine my shock. Oh no. Oh, you can't imagine how shocked I am. Crude oil is getting a bit higher. I'm laughing. I shouldn't be laughing at this stuff, people, but I do. I don't know. If I don't laugh, I'll start to freak out, and I do have my meltdowns from time to time. But what does all this mean for you and me? Well, it's not going to change a damn thing. We're going to continue to do what we've been doing for over 10 years, okay? Gold and silver are the places to be, in my opinion, as debts and deficits continue to hyper-balloon. Silver, my favorite asset of all time. I'm going to tell you this. I'm never going to stop saying this, okay? I can't imagine a single thing that's going to change my mind here with regard to these assets here. They are so massively undervalued today. I mean, think about it. We have, again, debts and deficits hyper-ballooning. We have a situation here where in order for the system to function, exponential amounts of debt have to be added every single day. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to be on the opposite side of that trade that I've told you for 1,000 years right now. It feels like 1,000 years, betting against the debt, becoming your own central bank. Let them play their games. We know what we need to do here. And I still believe, and you can hate me and hate cryptocurrencies all you want. You need some exposure to cryptocurrencies here. Pick one and just have a little bit in your portfolio. It can't possibly hurt you to do that. Well, that's my take on it. Anyway, so that's the situation, but I do want to hear from you. Here's the question of the morning. Being that you and I have known literally since day one, that they are consolidating the banking system, trying to increase power in a few of the mega banks here. Do you think that Janet Yellen is lying? That she wouldn't be surprised? Or do you think she knows for a fact that this is what's happening? Of course she knows. She's an insider to the highest order. Of course she understands what's going on here. Everything else again and that's no surprise either. The lies, the distractions, the deceptions, the propaganda, the look here, don't look over there. What else would you expect? You knew this already. This is what they do. It's unbelievable. Debts and deficits ballooning, mortgage demand falling off of a cliff. But this is astonishing. The trade deficit jumps 23% in April. Do you think there's any end in sight to that either? How about no? Oh, and also, I didn't get too many comments on this yesterday, but I want to hear from you on this. Please comment. So we understand the World Bank yesterday downgraded the global economic outlook. War, or expanding war, was one of the reasons why the World Bank has downgraded global growth here. And the other thing that they cited was persistent growing inflation. Now, you and I have known these things like forever here. And they also said economic growth is not up to par. We're not growing anywhere. But again, what's your take on that? World Bank, three things that they cited here. Persistent inflation, which is not getting any better. Duh. I think we knew that. Expanding war. Okay. That's what they're keeping in their back pocket. And that's going to get a lot worse, of course, here. And global growth, we're not growing anything. The global economy is shrinking. The global economy is contracting at its fastest pace ever. But you see, you're not allowed to know these things because everything's perfect and beautiful. And do you know how you know how that's true, right? Because CNBC, Bloomberg, Fox Business, they're floating out the whole freak show to tell you how great everything is. And they're telling you how fabulous your life is and everyone is rich. What do you think? Anyway. All right, people, that's it for this morning. We covered a lot. Let's see how this freak show turns out. I will see all of you, as usual, 1:05 p.m. Pacific time. for the live stream. Please have some questions ready for me. That's what the live stream is all about, so you and I can interact. All right? Love all of you from the heart. I mean that. Please share the video. Like I said, comment. Those thumbs up are extremely valuable. Oh, lastly, I want to say wow to those of you that decided to take advantage of the chat room on my website, traderschoice.net. I opened up a few new rooms. A whole bunch of them are filled up. I mean, maybe a few more spots there if you want to get your own spot in my chat room. It's 100% free. I pay for those spots for you, so take advantage of it, okay? Link in the description of this video to my website. Just scroll down, chat room, and party on. I'll see you later.